So by now, maybe you're wondering, what is it with all this drunk driving anyway? Well, one of the big underlying factors, some people call it the great all-American love affair with the automobile. I call it the war on walkers. It starts with practices like plowing snow onto the sidewalk and leaving it there to make way for persons in cars, persons who matter. Well, what good is a sidewalk if you still need a car in the wintertime? Plenty of streets don't even have a sidewalk. They put up traffic lights without crosswalk lights. And even if there are crosswalk lights, they don't work late at night. When you're walking home from the saloon and the traffic lights are flashing, you push the button, nothing happens. You're supposed to try to get across two northbound lanes, the left turning lane, and two southbound lanes before some idiot goes flying over the hill and crashes into you. They don't give a fire truck if you get killed because you're not in a car. In some corners, you'll notice you're lucky to find a painted crosswalk. But when a freight train is crossing the street, whoa, Nelly, lights flash, bells clang, gates drop, because the persons who could get killed are persons in cars. When you have the crosswalk light, in many cases, people in cars can still turn right on red. They're supposed to yield. And you have practically no protection there. And then they impose outrageous zoning restrictions to prevent people from living closer to where they could work or shop or drink. God forbid people could walk to work, or worse yet, walk home from the bar after having a drink or 10. Well, is this practice of mistreating people who don't have a car? You may be guilty of it yourself when you think about it. You know, most drivers would never lean on the horn and scream profanities at somebody up ahead who signals a left turn and then stops to let oncoming traffic pass. Unless, of course, that somebody is some maggot on a bicycle. How dare a mere bicyclist force the almighty motorist to slow all the way down to the legal maximum? And just when the motorist thinks life can't get any worse, the maggot signals a left turn and then stops to let oncoming traffic pass. How dare they use the public way? Well, this attitude also is extremely dangerous because judges may hesitate to impose lengthy license suspensions because of the hardship caused by the war on walkers. It's also an attitude thing in a lot of ways. Well, there's a job, but the buses don't start that early. There's another job, but the buses don't even go there. Actually, public transportation is not a legitimate function of the government. But when you finally manage to earn a paycheck without owning a car, you may find that bank is closed. Oh, but the drive-up window is still open for persons in cars, persons who matter. Let me show you something on Google Maps. It looks like a big money-wasting, land-wasting party. This highway project, part of the Capitol Beltway right outside Washington, D.C., to me it looks like something the Three Stooges would design. And look at all the land being tied up for roads, an obstacle to foot traffic and bicycle traffic. And, you know, if they have money for something like this, they have money for crosswalk lights. They have money for sidewalks. If they have money to plow the street, they have money to plow a sidewalk.